Hey, welcome back. If you're here, that means you're still curious about the painted door. Well, so were we. Last time we stepped through something we didn't understand, and that's when everything changed. That street on the other side, it looked like Coolidge, but it wasn't. Not really. This was the street that didn't blink. As soon as I crossed that door frame, the world got quiet. Too quiet. No cars, no dogs, no Mr. Jimmy yelling at kids to stay off his steps, just stillness. And it wasn't just the silence. The light? Dimmer. Like the sun had a headache. The air felt like it was holding its breath. We were all standing there in the alley, confused, nervous, looking around. Tony broke the silence first. Yo, y'all feel that? Mel nodded. It's like the block is waiting on us. We stepped onto the sidewalk and looked out toward Coolidge Street. Everything was the same, but off. The signs were flipped like someone had mirrored the street. Janice's store was there, but the sign said, Synexij's. Tina reached for her camera. She said, my battery just drained, all the way down. Dwayne checked his watch. It stuck. 5:16. No second hand, no ticking. And then Tracy. Poor Tracy. He was looking at a bus stop bench, except it wasn't a bench, not anymore. It was a chalkboard, with our names on it, in order. Tracy said, yo, this says welcome home, why it got our names. Now you ever been somewhere that felt too familiar? Like a dream you forgot but somehow still remember? That whole block, it felt like a reflection of our world, but twisted. The trees were in the wrong spots. The telephone wires ran into nothing. The sky had clouds that didn't move. We passed the playground and the swing was moving on its own. But there was no wind. Mel dared Tracy to sit in it. He didn't. I don't blame him. We walked in silence for a while. Tracy stayed close to me. Mel kept peeking behind us like we were being watched. Tony tried the door again, but it was gone. No handle. No paint. Just brick. Tony said, we're stuck. Dwayne said, we need to figure out what this place is. We thought maybe this was a dream. Dwayne started rattling off something about quantum loops and reflection theory. Honestly, I stopped listening. Lisa kept staring at her reflection in a car window. She said it blinked, but she didn't. Tina walked off toward the corner where Mr. Jenkins usually sold old records. The booth was there, but the records were spinning by themselves. No speakers, just motion. She picked one up. It stopped cold. There's no label, just a scratch in the middle. Dwayne took it. That's not a scratch, he said. That's a symbol. A spiral. Same one that was on the painted door. We were all drawn back to the alley somehow, like gravity. No matter which direction we took, the street would bend back. And then we saw them. Another group. 6 kids. Walking toward us. Same clothes. Same shoes. Same everything. Except their faces. Ours, but not really. Their eyes were all black. No whites. Their smiles too wide. They walked in perfect sync, and they made no sound. Not even footsteps. Lisa clutched my arm. Tina grabbed Dwayne's hand. One of them, the one that looked like me, stepped forward. You opened the wrong door, it said. We froze. But then something even worse happened. They started mimicking us. Word for word. The one that looked like me said, what's up, y'all? I'm Chuck. It wasn't just creepy, it was mocking. Tracy ran first. We followed. And that's when things changed again. We turned that corner. Janice's was back, but upside down, like the building was standing on its roof. We passed a wall with graffiti, only now it read backwards. It read, stay within. And that welcome sign? It had changed. It said, only one of you gets to leave. We huddled in the middle of the street. Dwayne was panicking. Tina kept checking the sky like something was about to drop out of it. Mel grabbed a trash can lid and held it like a shield. Tony looked at all of us and said, we stick together. We don't run. Not again. So we stayed. We circled up. And that's when the other kids vanished. No running, No noise. Just gone. Tracy pointed to the playground. One of the swings was still moving. Did they ever really walk? Tracy said. We finally found our way out that evening. Or, it found us. A crack opened in the alley, like someone had cut the air. Through it, we saw normal Coolidge Street. Real sounds, real sky, real people. And something told us. We had one shot, so we took it. And when we turned back, right before we stepped through, there they were, watching and smiling. Yeah, we were in it now. Next time, I'll tell you what we did to survive, and how one cousin almost didn't make it out. Till then, keep your eyes open, and if you see a painted door, don't touch it, no matter how real it looks.